holding your head up on your own, boy? What in the world?
Looking around, too.
Bruh just came out the womb, already know how to live. Already know how to move his head. How old are you?
Not even a full 24 hours yet.
Who are you? This man here. How you holding your head up on your own, boy? What in the world?
Looking around, too.
Bruh just came out the womb, already know how to live. Already know how to move his head. How old are you?
Not even a full 24 hours yet.
Who are you? This man here.
Giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash, and double honor to the man of great millstones out there on the highway and byway, pushing the truth, day in and day out, rain, sleet, and snow. Also pushing the truth with the worldwide internet through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, reaching the elect to put them out of a 2/3 state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chair of salvation to live in the kingdom with King David and the supreme king, Yahweh Shai, which has the title of command, authority, and rulership of all heaven and earth. The title was given to Yahweh Shai by his father Yahweh. Also, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has 100% truth with the Bible, to the Akim and Akar, which are the men and women that are listening and learning, continuing faith in Yahweh by Shem Shai, keep praying and repenting, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandment. Also, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. I saw this video after doing a video part 2 of one of my lessons that I just got through doing. And I saw this video here, and it just hit me in the spirit. I remember hearing about these two women. I want to say Shaparu and Apur. I think that's how you pronounce the name. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to it. It's what is it? Exodus 1:15, I believe, when it talk about the Israelite woman. They were midwives, and the king of Egypt, he knew that the Israelite was plentiful in babies. We multiply, like baby kids, overnight. And he feared that if we continue outnumbering them in children, especially, with the males, that one day we will outnumber the Egyptians. And the king put an order in to, he charged the midwife to delete the males and keep the females. And the midwife feared the Lord, and they didn't do it. They still, they kept the male. They didn't delete nobody because they know the blood was going to be on their hand, And pretty much, to be honest with you, that there was the first Planned Parenthood. The first, I'm not even going to say the word, but it started with an A. Where they go do away with your children at the Planned Parenthood. That was the first hitman office. But he wanted the midwife to be the hit man, or the hit woman, to do that wicked stuff. So I'm gonna go into the scripture, and like I said, this was just in the spirit. So let me go to the scripture right quick. I'm gonna get the name right. Shapara and Pur. I think that's. Let me just play this here.
And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shipra, and the name of the other Pua, and the
Shipra and Pur. Okay. Exodus 1 and 15, the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwife, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Pur. 16, and he said, which is the king of Egypt, and he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stool, it is to be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. 17, but the midwife feared Yahweh and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called upon the midwife and said unto them, why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? Verse 19, and the midwife said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew woman are not as the Egyptian woman, for they are lively and are delivered ere the midwife come into them. So basically, the midwife was telling the king, telling the Pharaoh that the Israelite woman, their baby is so lively and so active. You know, the baby, they shoot out. Well, I want to say shoot out. That's the wrong word. I'm thinking like the episode in Martin when Gina friend came over and she shot the baby out. No, but the Israelite woman didn't have no issue bringing forth that child. That child was coming out when it was due, and you know, just like, you know, you can be walking or you doing whatever you're doing, and your water break or whatever, that child is coming. That child is coming. And you call 911 or you try to rush it to the hospital. Well, before the ambulance get there and before you rush it to the hospital, she having that baby right there in the car. That baby coming. And that baby ain't wasting not a second. That baby coming out. So that's what it's saying for as the baby more livelier than the Egyptian baby. And, you know, it also said this here, Exodus 7, 11 and 7. Let's go there. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or against beast, that ye may know that the Lord do put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel. So we are not African. We are different from those people. You know, and even our women, like I said, our women, going back to what we just read, you know, I'm going to highlight this here. You know, even where we read in 19, the midwife said unto Pharaoh, because the Israelite woman are not as the Egyptian woman. Like, and even in birth, we're different. You know, our babies spring forth, you know, with no problem coming out. You know, just like that baby coming out, looking around with holding his head up. You know, eyes fully open. You know, he acting just like his dad, so he acting like he been here before, which is true. He have been here before, you know. So, like I said, this was just in the spirit. You know, I just had to play this here. It said, baby fresh out mom womb, act like he's already been here before and back on this planet. That's reincarnation. We have been here before. This child, the spirit of the child have lived before, have died, went into the judgment seat of Yahweh Bashim Shai, as in with 2 Corinthians 5th chapter, 10 verse, I believe, or 15 verse 1 or 2, and you know, have been judged on on his next life, which he's in the beginning of his next life right here. He came back. But like I said, this was just something in the spirit. This is a lively baby right here. I mean, how many children that you know of the other nation come out moving, they turn around looking, eyes all open, as if he been here before. That's a lively baby, fresh out the womb. Well, I'm gonna leave it right there. Just like I said, this was just something in the spirit I just saw. And see you on the next lesson. Shalom.